Biafra, Rocoborea, Macocaria, Mano, Mafi Bonacho, Biafra, Rocoborea, Caria, Mano, Mafi Bonacho, Biafra, Rocoborea, Macocaria, Mano, Mafi Bonacho, Biafra, Rocoborea, Caria, Mano. Dinta Jaravia, Ganabugabaya, Wemanadiga, Dinta Jaravia, Ganabugabaya, Ogano Churi, also coach, but then a baggage in the Ogago Churi, also coach, but then a baggage in the Brother Masikwala, Makine, Sirika, Kiweli, Sigiru, Basabo. Esio, Emawana, Kesene, Madam Makiwel, and the Gabriego. Imanabu Kage, Makiwa, yes, and the Lu, and the only Nekero Sabo. Do her well, do her well in Borabo, weekend to her son. Do her well, do her well in Borabo, on weekend to her son. Sabo. Otutu alala nike, otutu uru nike, ni agbego kere ha. Otutu alala nike, otutu uru nike, ni agbego kere ha o. Otu akoga de, mbe Biafra gabia, otutu ndiga n'ora. Otu akoga de wo, mbe Biafra gabiaru, otutu ndiga n'ora. Obutoma. Mafi Bonacho, Biafra, Rocoborea, Okaria Mano. Mafi Bonacho, Biafra, Rocoborea, Okaria Mano, Ulugo. Mafi Bonacho, Biafra, Rocoborea, Macocaria Mano, Ulugo. One name Bianara Biafra, do Bianaraya. Here where they reggae, my brother. Senator Bianara Biafra. Governor Bianara Biafra. Absolute Bianara. Abata. Here where they reggae, brother. Oh, Anile. Yala Biafra. Can you get it to cooking? Asemo wanile yala mo Biafra kanyi kele tupo kike onye furo no dibo wezi anyi mase na mo de kike obia go etobo gibo na abo pologo obo nye tupo di lolo pologo. Sina chuku, akarakam sina chuku, aburu Victoria Mankwa. Ndom sina chuku, akarakam sina chuku, aburu Victoria Mankwa. Afamolugo, ndembya kene na mbole koloni wepugo. Mami mo kene, ndembya kene na mbole koloni wepugo. Nama. Anya wala na la ke chuku kwera ina kwa. Anya la wala na la ke chuku kosiranye. Ala biafra. Obadama bayabya sisele. Obadama. Chinyere weruge ke chinyere ha we chigidala he mere mmebu Omo Biafra chinyere weruge he nyere ha wele dala he mere mmebu Akukarika wanye mụrụ nwa nke na-enweghara oge agụgụrụ Hausa ha ga-amata ụlọala Biafra ha oga gogoro Hausa ka mata uru ala Biafra bara Otoma Yes oye Igwe butuzo biago agona chemba biago dogu nechi nile
Hello, Omar and Dunia. I greet you.
Watching a marriage.
I said, Gabon. I greet you. Thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you. We are going to hit it tonight. We don't want to waste time because it might take us up to 2 hours tonight, at least minimum 2 hours. And we have to make it an open mic so that it will be very interesting because Biafrans need to come in here tonight and let's do the needful.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so if I crew can on and if you crew can very, very important. It is very, very important. And we are going to get that video without wasting time. But let's just play some videos to get you awakened tonight. And Musa needs to be here. If anybody that knows Musa, tag Musa and tag all the zoo agents that you know. Tag them. Tell them that Pastor Van Van is live and they should come here and receive some lectures because I believe they need this lesson more than we do. They'll surely need this lesson more than we do. I'm telling you. All right. Let's see. First and foremost, let's go here.
I am standing Gidigbam. As it stands today, Biafra government in exile and in homeland, the de facto government, of which I am the Prime Minister, ultimate government that speak for the Biafra people. Without this government in exile, anything you do politically, anything you do practically, both in the south and the southeast.
Hope this thing is connecting well. Let me see. Let me remove, refresh. Okay. I don't know. Maybe this background, I don't so much like the background doesn't give me a perfect image. Probably I might have to just put it on the natural background, which is better, and it gives me more perfect and more stable image. Give me a more perfect and more stable image. Let's see. All right.
I am standing gidigbam. Gidigbam. As it stands today, Biafra government in exile and in homeland, the de facto government, of which I am the prime minister, is the only legitimate government that speaks for the Biafra people. Without this government in exile, anything you do politically, anything you do practically, both in the south and the southeast, will meet a brick wall. And I'm telling you today that the brick wall is not ordinary brick wall. The brick wall will come with woto. The more you go ahead in building in this false foundation, the more you provoke people of Biafra. The more you provoke us to do things that will shock the world. You see, today, we are well armed. And this is not the time when you come to our land and do anyhow and go free.
One man, everything good.
We have repeatedly complained about the issue of Ekpa. He is in Finland. The Finnish government are giving him all the support, and he's doing what he's doing. Comments he's making, people are being killed, and nothing is being done. And this is democracy. If the European Union is the one supporting democracy, and this is happening, and they're not taking action, then they don't mean well for Nigeria. We have said that in clear terms. We need to diplomatically find means of getting him out of whatever it is that he's doing. He must be arrested, he must be prosecuted. Look at it from the other way. Assuming he is in Nigeria and he's doing that to the Finnish government, you think the European Union will allow that happen? They definitely will not. So why are they allowing him to do what he's doing? And like people like him that are doing such things.
All right. There's something I want to say very quickly before we continue. There's something we have not said to these goats. Do you know that this news is going very viral in the media, and we love it? We love it that is going viral. We love it. But one thing you have forgotten to ask Musa, or ask those people that are making the news go viral. And some of them are raising their shoulders. Yes, they are going to arrest America now. Yes, they are coming. There's something you need to notice. Did you notice that Musa is only complaining? Musa is complaining. No. Musa is not taking. Do you think if Musa can take action, he will be busy complaining and crying? You see that little boy we used to do caricature of him? The boy asking him, what Guan man? Anything good? What Guan man? Anything good? Musa, what Guan man? Anything good? So if Musa can do something, he would have done it since. If the zoo government that Musa is serving, if they can do something, they would have done it since. But you hear Musa, listen to Musa, I'm going to play it again. You hear Musa is complaining. He said, we have been complaining about this. That's the language. He said, we have been complaining. He is complaining. He cannot take any action against Simon Ekpa. He cannot do more than a dead okay. Okay is more effective and more powerful than Musa. That's why that comedian is asking him, Musa, what Guan man? Anything good? Do you understand? So all these news houses that are reporting it, and we're going to go to the Twitter handle of our prime minister so that you will understand how, manipulative and satanic the zoo media are. Now the question is, have at any time our prime minister Simon Ekpa told anybody that he is prime minister of IPOB? Has Simon Ekpa ever come and said he is IPOB government? No. Mazi Simon Ekpa is the Biafra Republic government in exile prime minister, and he is the minister also in charge of the de facto government in homeland, not IPOB government. He never told them he's IPOB leader. Hello? They are holding IPOB leader in the zoo prison, in the dungeon. Mazi Nnamdi Okukano, the supreme leader of IPOB, which Mazi Simon Ekpa is an IPOB citizen. But he is the head of the Biafra Republic government. These people know. The media, they know. And if you go on every of their media today, from TVC to the Achikote Kwano on the social media, all the newsrooms, all they are reporting is the IPOB factional leader, the IPOB prime minister. Tell me, is it difficult for them to know and ascertain and make it clear that he is not IPOB factional? There's nothing factional about our prime minister. He is the prime minister of the Biafra Republic government. There's one of them that actually made mention of that, but it was a slip of teeth. But it was a beautiful one indeed. You understand? So while I had to bring that, is for you to understand the narrative they are trying to change. But we are in the media. We are in the media. We are not here by accident. We are here to correct all the error. We are here to give them all the juggernaut, all the uppercut, all the what have you, to kick them out of the airspace. In fact, part of the thing that Musa has been complaining of is that our prime minister have taken over the airspace. He has been crying, and all he's doing is complaining. And did you notice that he said, we have complained and nothing is being done? Hello? He said he's been complaining and nothing is being done. I don't know whether you people are actually following what Musa is saying. Some of you may not be following. But let me bring it again. Listen to it. Listen to it too.
One man, everything good.
We have repeatedly complained about the issue of Simon Ekpa.
We have repeatedly complained about the issue of Simon Ekpa. Repeatedly. We have repeatedly complained. So that means Musa have been complaining to who? So does it mean that the people Musa is complaining to, are they dead? Or are they deaf? Are they not hearing Musa? Or it is obvious that they can do nothing? Nothing. It is obvious that Mazi Simon Ekpa is tougher than them, tougher than steel, harder for them, impossible for them to get or break through or get to. So repeatedly, this issue have been complaining. And who are these people Musa is complaining to? Where are you people? Why are you people not listening? Or have you become the gods of Ba? You remember the gods of Ba? Or the prophets of Ba, when they were calling upon their God? They cried, oh, they begin to pray, hey, Ba, 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 Ba. Elijah will come to them and say, you people have been here since 12. And now it's 4 in the afternoon. Okay, maybe Baal, your God, went on an errand. Increase your voice, they will hear, okay? Then Elijah went. And then when Elijah came back in the evening, you pass it here. Oh, maybe your voice is too low. Drink some Red Bull and let your voice go higher. They will hear. So, Musa, we are coming to tell you, increase the volume. I don't know why they are not hearing you. Maybe your voice is not loud enough. And the funny thing is that you have gone to all the newsrooms, the news houses, the press conferences, the town hall, even in Aso Rock, you have gone. And they're not hearing you. And you are making it a repeated thing. They're not hearing you. What do you need to do? Change strategy and I don't know what else. Maybe you should call Shekau. Shekau will join you in that podium so that you will raise your voice and shout. Or threaten them that you will tie some vests around and then, do some blow up somewhere. they will listen to you because that's a language they understand. He said he has been shouting repeatedly. I don't know, hope my voice is coming out because I'm not seeing myself there. Let me quickly look and see your comments. Okay, so that means my voice is coming out. So, Musa, you need to do something more. I don't know why these people are not listening to you. Why? They don't have respect for you. Well, after all the things you have done, everything you have done for them, you are busy, you're recruiting terrorists for them. You are busy helping them to gather some men. Even when people have refused to join army, there is a way you have been able to recruit more terrorists, Boko Haram, repentant army, and join to them. Do you understand? So do something more, please. They might hear you. I don't know why they're not listening. Maybe as I'm telling you now, you try and shout more. You did this one in channels. Go back to AIT and do some shouting. Yeah? Repeatedly. Do it repeatedly. You understand? So listen to him.
Really complain about the issue of someone Ekpa. We have repeatedly complained about the issue of someone Ekpa. He is in Finland. The Finnish government are giving him all the support and he's doing what he's doing. Comments he's making. People are being killed. And nothing is being done. And this is democracy.
So comments is making, nothing is being done. You see, Musa is helpless. Musa is frustrated. Musa have cried, have done everything, have said everything, have accused our PM of many things. He even at the point, he even said that they are cannibals, that people eat something, that none area no matter. He has said a lot of things. You understand? So Musa, do more shouting. They will hear you, okay?
If the European Union is the one supporting democracy and this is happening and they are not taking action, then they don't mean well for Nigeria. We have said.
So why do you want European Union to mean well for you? You need to first of all mean well for yourself. Yeah? So prove to them that without them you can do. After all, you are the giant of Africa. Why are you the 4 people hand? You're the 4 zoo hand anyhow, Musa. Yeah? They don't mean well for you. Leave them and do something about it. After all, you have Marudiko. You know how to do it now.
That in clear terms. We need to diplomatically find means of getting him out of whatever it is that he's doing. He must be arrested, he must be prosecuted.
So who is going to help you to arrest him? He's saying he must be arrested. Because the news media houses are reporting it as if Musa, have some kind of power in his words. And they forget to address this part that Musa is only complaining because Musa have tried everything he can. Musa have actually complained, so they sent Abaribe. Abaribe went on their behalf and spoke with the Finnish ambassador. So Abaribe also went and spoke with the UN leader in the zoo, who happened also to come from Finland. So Musa have tried everything. So now Musa needs some help of people that will help him increase the volume. Now he's done everything. He's saying, why Finland? Why now? Why not they do like this? Why now? Why now? Airports now.
Look at it from the other way. Assuming he is in Nigeria and he's doing that to the Finnish government, you think the European Union will allow that to happen?
You see, he's not trying to blackmail Finland people. Assuming he's in Nigeria and he's doing it to Finland government. Let me tell you, if anybody is in Nigeria, there is nothing you will do in Nigeria that will affect Finland. I can bet you. Musa, let us bet. Any amount you want us to bet. Let us bet. Just raise somebody. Let the person begin to do something and begin to say something against Finland from Nigeria. Well, no, can we bet on it? I'm telling you, Musa, I can go on a bet for you. Because you are saying, had he been he's in Nigeria doing those things against Finland, would they be happy? I bet you. Raise somebody that will do something against Finland from Nigeria. Do it. Do it. No matter how you do in Nigeria, no matter how many people you raise in Nigeria to do anything against Finland, to talk about Finland, I'm telling you, you will cry from today till thy kingdom come. It will not affect Finland. Finland doesn't know whether anything is happening around you. Do you understand? Now, for your information, you, Musa, I bet you, Musa, go and ask for Finnish visa now. Go. If you ask for Finnish visa, if they give you, make you know shall not be me. Finland will never give you visa. You know why? They will tell you you are a terrorist. They will not give you. Army that is recruiting terrorists back into their army, an army chief that is telling you that it is possible to recruit repentant terrorists into the army, and is telling you that it's working very well. Finland will never ever, in fact, you can't even cross Finland embassy in Nigeria. In Nigeria. Talk less of say you are doing something in Nigeria against Finland. But now the reverse goes now. Somebody is in Finland. He is doing something. And it is affecting you. It shows you that you have no foundation anymore. And when the foundation can no longer stand, there is no hope for you. Do you understand? So the issue doesn't even come up at all. Whether if it's in Nigeria now, doing anything against Finland, you can never do something against anything you are doing against Finland in Nigeria is bunkum. No matter what you do. Even if you like, call native doctors. There is no native doctor in Finland though. But all the native doctors you will gather in Nigeria to do anything against Finland, it will backfire on them. I'm telling you. Even when you call the native doctor, if the native doctor is a real native doctor, they will tell you that, no, this one road no go. Finland, no, we no fit. They will tell you. Do you understand? What if he's doing this thing against Finland in Nigeria? It will never, that day will never come. If you say I am lying, try it now. Raise people. Sebi Asari Dokubo is there. You can employ him because he wants another contract. You can employ Asari Dokubo. Or better still, you have some of the agents you bought over in IPOB. Your IPOB Nigeria. Some of them, there is one of them even in Finland. The people have paid him. What's that his name again? Oji Carlo. You paid him now to do something. What did he do? How about Chidi Wanyang? How many of you remember Chidi Wanyang? Chidi Wanyang is in Canada and he knows all the addresses of Interpol, everybody. Ask him to help you. Ask him to help you to be doing something now against Finland. And let's see, maybe that one will work. Try him because he's in Canada. He will help you. Okay. From now till thy kingdom come, you can never ever get close to Finland. Talk less of doing anything that will impact them.
Look at it from the other way. Assuming he is in Nigeria and he's doing that to the Finnish government, you think the European Union will allow that happen? They definitely will not. So why are they allowing him to do what he's doing?
One funny thing is the way this boy comes out to ask him, what's Guan man? Are you sure you are okay? What Guan man? Anything good?
Like people like him that are doing such things.
Cool. Now, Musa Itiborebo, listen to our Prime Minister. And now let me tell you, Musa, you can cry all you want. Cry from today till the kingdom come. Do not provoke us. Your crying is allowed. Just begin to cry. But that thing that you do to provoke us, don't do it again, though. Because if you provoke us, hey, woto, we wake up again. Woto. That's what our Prime Minister is telling you here now. Listen to the Prime Minister.
I am standing gidigbam. As it stands today, Biafra government in exile and in homeland, the de facto government, of which I am the Prime Minister, is the only legitimate government that speaks for the Biafra people. Without this government in exile, anything you do politically, anything you do practically, both in the south, in the southeast, will meet a brick wall. And I'm telling you today that the brick wall is not ordinary brick wall. The brick wall will come with woto. The more you go ahead in building this false foundation, the more you provoke people of Biafra. The more you provoke us to do things that will shock the world. You see, today we are well armed. And this is not the time when you come to our land and do anyhow and go free.
Did you hear that? This is not the time you provoke us. Don't provoke us. Mazen Namdekanu told us this. From the beginning, he told you, because you know some of you were not listening to him. Now we are bringing the messages back to tell you.
There are some things that we are doing that some people may not know. Though they may be hierarchy, they won't know. Because it's for their own good. It is not everything that everybody knows. I am the one who knows everything. People know what I want them to know in order to preserve the sanctity of the movement and to stop people from outside from penetrating and destroying us from within. We shall form a government when our people give us that very mandate. And I'm not just going to tell you how that mandate is going to come, because if I say it now, our enemies will go and block that very access. But it's going to come very, very soon, and the world will be shocked. Our plans are intact. Thank you very much for
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Musa, have you seen it? Have you seen it? These things happening are in order with the legacy of our leader, Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu. Okay? We'll still come back to Twitter later, but let's go to the video for which we are here tonight. Before I go there, I will put my link because it is an open mic tonight. Biafrans, go and get everyone you know that have a sound mind. Anyone that have a sound mind, get them. Let us do this together tonight. Because this analysis, nobody let me go do them. Una go join me to do them together. Make I put pin the link. Make I pin the link very quickly. Okay, we have only gone 30 minutes. That is to say, we have another extra, at least minimum of extra 1 hour again together. So, Oga Dikwa Popo. Egwe. All right, I'm going to pin it now. I'm going to pin it now. All right, pinned it on this channel. Let me pin it on the other one. Pin it on the other one. Okay, let's see here. Okay, it's been pinned, and then if you come into the room, you're just going to relax there for some minutes, because we are definitely going to play the video before I will bring you in. Yeah. All right. Okay, let's go.
Welcome back to Sunrise Daily. Well, yes, we've got His Excellency Dauda Lawal, Governor of Zamfara State, here in the studios with us. Good morning, Your Excellency. Thank you for coming on today.
Good morning, Shamali. Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, so before we go on, we understand there's a development going on right now in Abuja. Some members of staff of Ministry of Defense.
Yes, indeed. We're seeing that developing story, of course, from the Ministry of Defense. That protest you're looking at there is from the Joint Executive Council of the Ministry of Defense. They've shut down the headquarters of the ministry over alleged brutalization of civilian staff by soldiers. And that protest is led by Didam Joel, who's the president of the Joint Executive Council of the Ministry of Defense. So that's going on right now. Our correspondent is, of course, there to give us the details. Maybe in the course of today, we'll be able to get exactly what's going on. But we're seeing that happening right there from the Ministry of Defense right here in Abuja.
All right. What does they say never cease? Well, Your Excellency, let's talk about Zamfara. I know that you had a 6-point agenda in terms of what you wanted to achieve. And one of the things that easily will stick out is security.
Absolutely.
We do know that, in fact, when people from a distance keep wondering what exactly is the issue in Zamfara. For instance, checking you out, you got a PhD in BizAdmin, so you're not a spring chicken in some of these things, but people can't still understand Why is the security situation in Zamfara still what it is today?
Well, Shema, let me say this is something that has been ongoing for the past 12 years. The security challenge in Zamfara State, and which is the banditry issue, kidnapping, cattle rustling, and so on and so forth. It's unfortunate the way things are. And
now follow carefully. This is the governor of Zamfara State. Like I titled this program tonight, bandits tearing Zamfara and other parts of the zoo apart. But Musa is fixated on Simon Ekpa. Everywhere you go, Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa. But this is Zamfara. And the governor is telling you now that this issue and this problem in Zamfara have been on for the past 12 years. Hello? For the past 12 years. And mind you that in Biafra land, where they are sending military, where Musa and his men are looking for how to go and mount roadblocks and tie people everywhere, their high level of army everywhere, increase volume after they kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We know they have presence of checkpoints everywhere before they kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But after the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when they bought the IPOB Nigeria over, and then FIA Jofor was used to close down ESN, that is when they increased their presence in Biafra land. But this particular Zamfara and North have been on for the past 12 years. This is from the mouth of, this is not the governor that have been there. This one just entered recently. This governor just entered recently, but he's telling you that this is a problem that was there before he came into office. Let's go.
Sometimes you even wonder what kind of human beings are we? Because when you look at the situation in Zamfara, it's the same people, same culture, 99% same religion. What exactly are they fighting for?
The same people, the same culture, 99% the same religion. They are the same religion. No? They are the same people, the same religion. Now he is asking, what are they fighting for? Tell me, shouldn't that have given them serious concern? Why is it that in this Zamfara, all of them are Muslim? There is Sharia law. All of the 99% of them are. But yet, banditry and criminality is on the increase, have skyrocketed. It has become a business. Why? So if they can do that in Zamfara, their own domain, ask yourself, if we do not curtail them, if we do not give them water, and give them heavy hindrance on every side, what do you think they will turn Biafra land into? Their intention is to wipe us out, clean us off completely. That's what they plan to do. Because they are doing this to themselves, within themselves already, and the government are not even doing anything about it. Let's continue to listen to this governor.
That is a $1 million question. I can understand if you talk about Boko Haram, maybe they believe in certain religion. If you go to Niger Delta, they are fighting for economic reason. What about Zamfara? That is a $1 million question. It's something we inherited, and we're doing so much to make sure we take care of the situation. Part of which I did was to set up the Community Protection Guard, which is an internal arrangement, though passed by the State Assembly, to help the conventional security in taking care of some of these challenges. We recruited over 2,540 staff across 14 local governments because they understand the trend.
Look at them. Do you see them? These are men they recruited. Over 2,000 of them. Over 2,000 of them he recruited so that they'll be able to help them curb the menace of these bandits. And I'm telling you, as you see them plenty, so the bandits keep reducing them in astronomical numbers. They keep wiping them. But because these people are so hungry and they believe they are in the same religion, they believe, you know, these people, they are how the father worry. And they Jew everywhere. They can wipe all of them out today. The next day more will come. That's what they do. They keep increasing them. But there is army, there is police. They have not given anybody the chance for national and state police. But these ones are recruiting their own security outfit. They are. And yet the menace continues. Okay, let's continue.
And they know the people there. And they're doing very well as we speak.
I looked at several states that have set up one security outfit or the other for 5, 6, 7 years ago. And one thing that appears to stick out is some sort of helplessness. And so the governors there have got to just step in and do something. Why did you set this up? Did you feel helpless?
Well, I would say that it is something that you know clearly that we as governors, we don't have control over the military. We don't have control over the police, as well as the civil defense.
You see, the newsman is telling him that there are other people that have raised their own security outfits, you know, but even though they did, you know, they are not able to curb the menace. He's asking him now. He told him, you know, this is a sort of a situation of helplessness, and he's asking this Zamfara governor, "Are you helpless?" And this one opened up and told him, you know what happened now? I don't have access to the national police. I don't have access to this. I don't have access to that. And they had to raise this thing. You understand? So I think maybe what I need to do is just allow these things to play, since there are people in the room that would want to talk. I will allow it to play for at least the next 10 minutes. And then we will do the analysis together with those in my room. Let me just allow it to play on. Okay? I think that's the best thing. Okay, let's go.
In most cases, you get frustrated in terms of where do you get help from? When you needed these people, there will be nowhere to be found. And therefore, the best thing to do is to set up that kind of security outfit. And honestly, for us in Zamfara, they're doing exceptionally well.
Security agencies, because I mean, the narrative they always say is that, look, we're routing these bandits, we're doing what we can. But if you say they're nowhere to be found, how do we reconcile that?
Let me say this. There's a lot of political undertone in these security issues. Some, you find it very difficult even to come out and say this. But I know what we're going through. Like I said, sometimes you're really helpless. When you need them, they're not there. Or even when they're there, they were given certain instructions on what to do and not to do. That is the true situation.
Wow.
We're facing.
Does it mean that, because if you say they're giving certain instructions, so if that was not the case, are you saying that we can actually rout these bandits in no time?
Chamberlain, let me say this categorical. If we're committed, if we're serious, you can take care of this situation within 2 weeks, maximum.
2 weeks?
I'm telling you, in 2 weeks, you can take care of this situation.
I want you to understand.
But the political will is not there.
What's happening really? I have heard you complain that negotiations are going on with bandits behind your back.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Who is negotiating with the bandits in your state behind your back? And why are you not being carried along with this?
That is the $1 million question. And at a point, I had to really come out and say it clearly, because while we're trying to take care of the situation, somebody, somewhere, somehow, behind our back is negotiating with the bandits. As a governor of a state, without my knowledge.
Do you know who's doing this?
Well, to some extent, yeah, we do.
Have you escalated it to someone higher?
In fact, when the situation really got bad, I had to meet Mr. President and complain one-on-one. and explain the true situation of what's Zamfara.
All right, I'm going to stop it here for some time, and let's see if there's anybody. Those that are in my room, they seem to have disappeared. If there's anyone that wants to make any comment on this, you can quickly come in now and make comments. Honestly, if I don't get anybody coming in to make any comment, I will go ahead and analyze it. And when I don't open the room, I will analyze it to the end, and I will just do justice to the video. I just wanted to get some inputs from some of us, like I promised in the daytime, before I will begin to buttress the point. Honestly, this is very, very annoying. I'm telling you, with what this man is saying here, and Musa is still fixated on Ekpa. This man says, when there are problems, when there are bandits or the activities going on, they send the request for help or assistance. Those that are supposed to come will not come. Even when they are coming or they come to answer, they come, and then most of the time they are instructed on what to do. And now the lady is now asking him that they hear that there are negotiations with bandits behind his back in his state. Is that true? He said, yes, it's true. Huh? So somebody else comes from somewhere and they are negotiating with bandits. Do you hear what I said? Negotiating with bandits. They are not fighting the bandits. They are not driving the bandits away. They are not engaging the bandit in a gun battle. They are actually negotiating with the bandits, and without the knowledge of the chief security officer of the state, which is the governor. And it is not as if this thing is going on without his knowledge. He knows. And then they asked him, do you know these people? He said, yes, that he knows them. Hello? He said he knows them. And then they asked him, why didn't you raise an alarm? He said that the thing got so serious at a point that he had to go to the president. So that means the level is at the presidential level. He could not do anything in the state. He had to raise the... And now I see people in my room. Carlos chat. I don't know what's been happening with your network, but let's see what you can do with it now. I bring you in. Carlos chat.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening, sir. Good evening. Bam.
Yeah, go ahead, please. If you were following before, now make your comment.
Yes, I want to make a comment. You know, they are just they will live where something is happening. They will live where something is happening, and they will go to somewhere where there is nothing that is happening, and they feel that this time around is like the other time, that they will come and do anyhow and go. This time they will not do anyhow and go. If they like, what Musa is doing, Musa is just crying like a baby. He's a cry baby. Let them cry from tonight to tomorrow. Already, we have already risen up. We have risen up. There is nothing they can do about it. If you say he's a man or help us, let him come down and come and lead. The way we are waiting for him. And we remember that there was a time now they were shooting us like antelope, doing us like antelope. They will come and kneel down at the middle of the road. Middle of the road is timing and see if they are going to war. Now they are the one running. They are the one running. The game have changed. The music have changed. The drum, the monster which they have raised is now chasing after them. Now he's crying, complaining. He's just talking as if maybe he doesn't have. You know, there was one. One
Did
of
you listen?
Did you
listen? Carlos, hello.
That was crying.
Hello, Carlos chat.
I'm hearing you.
Did you listen to this governor?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Did you listen to the governor video that I played?
Yes, I listened to him.
I want you to make
sir, you bring me back. I did for Lions and I cannot talk more.
All right, then whenever you are in Lions next time, don't come on stage, okay? Just make sure you are in a safe place, okay? Be very sure you are in a safe place next time before you come in. Please let us be more focused tonight. I want us not to go extra mile, go elsewhere. I played this video. If you want me to play it again, I'll play it again, so that you will be able
play
to
it again. Play it again.
Yeah, so that you'll be able to give your emphasis or give your own submission based on what this man here is saying. Because my concern is that Musa is focused on Samuel Ekpa, even calling for the arrest of Samuel Ekpa, saying that he's complaining that nobody's hearing him. Now, look at what is happening in Zamfara. You understand? So I'm going to play it again. Pay attention very well. I'll play it from the start again, so that when you're making your contribution, you will be able to join with that particular submission. All right, where are we? Okay, that's it.
Who's the president of the Joint Executive Council of the Ministry of Defense. So that's going on right now. Our correspondent is, of course, there to give us the details. Maybe in the course of today, we'll be able to get exactly what's going on. But we're seeing that happening right there from the Ministry of Defense right here in Abuja.
All right. What does they say never cease? Well, Your Excellency, let's talk about Zamfara. I know that you had a 6-point agenda in terms of what you wanted to achieve. And one of the things that easily will stick out is security.
Absolutely.
We do know that, in fact, when people from a distance keep wondering what exactly is the issue in Zamfara. For instance, checking you out, you got a PhD in BizAdmin, so you're not a spring chicken in some of these things, but people can't still understand why is the security situation in Zamfara still what it is today?
Well, Shema, let me say this is something that has been ongoing for the past 12 years. The security challenge in Zamfara states, and which is the banditry issue, kidnapping, cattle rustling, and so on and so forth. It's unfortunate the way things are. And sometimes you even wonder what kind of human beings are we? Because when you look at the situation in Zamfara, it's the same people, same culture, 99% same religion. What exactly are they fighting for? That is a $1 million question. I can understand if you talk about Boko Haram, maybe they believe in certain religion. If you go to Niger Delta, they are fighting for economic reason. What about Zamfara? That is a $1 million question. It's something we inherited, and we're doing so much to make sure we take care of the situation. Part of which I did was to set up the Community Protection Guard, which is an internal arrangement, though passed by the State Assembly, to help the conventional security in taking care of some of these challenges. We recruited over 2,540 staff across 40 local governments because they understand the trend and they know the people there. And they're doing very well as we speak.
I looked at several states that have set up one security outfit or the other for 5, 6, 7 years ago. And one thing that appears to stick out is some sort of helplessness. And so the governors there have got to just step in and do something. Why did you set this up? Did you feel helpless?
Well, I would say that it is something that you know clearly that we as governors, we don't have control over the military. We don't have control over the police, as well as the civil defense. In most cases, you get frustrated in terms of where do you get help from? When you needed these people, there will be nowhere to be found. And therefore, the best thing to do is to set up that kind of security outfit. And honestly, for us in Zamfara, they're doing exceptionally well.
Security agencies, because the narrative they always say is that, look, we're routing these bandits, we're doing what we can. But if you say they're nowhere to be found, how do we reconcile that?
Let me say this. There's a lot of political undertone in these security issues. Some, you find it very difficult even to come out and say this. But I know what we're going through. Like I said, sometimes you're really helpless. When you need them, they're not there. Or even when they're there, they were given certain instructions on what to do and not to do. That is the true situation
Wow.
we're facing.
Does it mean that, because if you say they're giving certain instructions, so if that was not the case, are you saying that we can actually rout these bandits in no time?
Chamberlain, let me say this categorical. If we're committed, if we're serious, you can take care of this situation within 2 weeks, maximum.
2 weeks?
I'm telling you, in 2 weeks, you can take care of this situation.
I want to be able to understand.
But the political will is not there.
What's happening, really? I have heard you complain that negotiations are going on with bandits behind your back.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Who is negotiating with the bandits in your state behind your back? And why are you not being carried along with this?
That is the $1 million question. And at a point, I had to really come out and say it clearly, because while we're trying to take care of the situation, somebody, somewhere, somehow, behind our back is negotiating with the bandits. As a governor of a state, without my knowledge.
Do you know who's doing this?
Well, to some extent, yeah, we do.
Have you escalated it to someone higher?
In fact, when the situation really got bad, I had to meet Mr. President and complain one-on-one and explain the true situation of what Zamfara is all about or what it's facing in terms of the security situation.
It's really troubling to think that something like that, because I have heard you and other governors from your region straightforward say we are not negotiating with bandits.
How many times are you going to negotiate? On what basis?
But we did hear some lawmakers recently talk about how, maybe
the issue of
we should try something different.
No. Look, we're talking about kinetic and non-kinetic approach. In Zamfara State, there was a series of negotiations with these bandits. Not once, not twice. What happened at the end? Nothing. And for goodness sake, how do you even begin to negotiate at the point of weakness? You can only negotiate at the point of strength, when they know you mean business. It's just a money venture making kind of a thing.
You know, you said you met the president.
Yes.
Did you get the impression that he's getting proper briefing of what's going on?
Well, based on the conversation we had, the answer is no.
Wow.
And I had to explain everything to him, what we're going through and what needs to be done. Because Zamfara State has become the hub of banditry in Nigeria, or in northern Nigeria. If you're able to take care of Zamfara today, believe me, you have solved more than 90% of banditry issue in northern Nigeria as a whole.
I was gonna say something I saw you do recently. Recently, I saw you having a conversation, a visit from the essay to the president on school feeding program. And I saw, the talk about starting the school feeding programs at state level for children in schools. And it got me thinking about young people and children in schools in your state with everything that is going on. And then I started thinking about the Bagega incident, where a lot of children died because of that poisoning. We do hear that mining is still going on in the state right now. Is there any check as to whether some kind of, if the safety measures are put in place for the children who are having to drink all of this water? Is any of that going on? Is any of that kind of check and balance going on in that area in your state right now?
It is ongoing. We've been having series of challenges in the mining sector. The artisanal mining, it is a big problem. But then sometimes, what do? These are guys that really are scrambling for just something to feed themselves. And in the process, they found themselves in that kind of situation. Mining has been banned by both states and federal government. But still,
it's still ongoing.
It's still ongoing. So it's a continuous process.
So is the security outfit you set up, what are they going to do? Are they supposed to step in to address this?
Well, they're really doing a whole lot. Yes, mining is an issue. They go around to see what they can stop. Banditry is an issue. They are busy around the clock. Cattle rustling is an issue. So they're busy around the clock, 24 hours.
Wow. But how are you even going to create jobs, do something about education with this kind of scenario?
Well, let me say this, Chamberlain. If you look at all indices of development, Zamfara has been at the bottom. Let's take education, which is one of my key agenda, or rather number 2, outside security. It is interesting to know that for 3 years, our children did not write WAEC as well as NACO.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Okay, I'll make him repeat it again. It's getting close to when I will just stop it so we'll analyze it.
It is interesting to know that for 3 years, our children did not write WAEC as well as NACO.
3 solid years. 3 years. They didn't write WAEC. So now tell me, why are these people hell-bent in trying to bring down our progress, our safety, our security? Because they kidnap our leader and we sit at home on Mondays. And out of these Mondays, maybe 1 or 2 of the Mondays will fall into the day they will do exam. They will say, hey, because of exam, they don't want them to write exam, maybe 1 Monday or 1 Saturday. But for 3 solid years, this state, Zamfara, have not written WAEC or NECO for 3 years. Let me allow this man to talk.
It is interesting to know that for 3 years, our children did not write WAEC as well as NACO. When we took over, NACO was owing 1.3 billion, WAEC 1.6 billion that we had to settle in order for our kids to write NACO as well as WAEC, and some to get their certificates, which was one of the reasons why in November 24th, 2023, I had to declare a state of emergency in education. Right now, we're rebuilding, reconstructing more than 254 schools across all the 14 local governments. We had to settle school fees for some of our children that are in India, some are in Sudan. Some are in Cyprus. They were taking their students on scholarship, but yet nothing was paid.
Do you know the students this man is talking about now? This man is talking about repentant Boko Harams. Remember, it was in Zamfara that they started this safe corridor. They gathered repentant Boko Haram, sent them to Cyprus, sent them to Sudan, sent some to India, sent them in different places that they wanted them to go to school and rehabilitate them. It's Boko Haram. Boko Haram, you know, repentant terrorists. They send them everywhere. They send them to where they are going to learn the harder forms of terrorism. Sudan, Cyprus, you know, those kind of places. Sudan, India. Some of them went to Pakistan. They sent them. And it's not saying that even those people now, they didn't pay their school fees. He now come and he's trying to pay school fees of some of these, you know, rehabilitated bandits. Let me allow him to talk a little bit, then I will stop it.
So it had to also take care of that.
But, for instance, all of these issues, for perhaps the people who might have gotten involved in illegal mining, it's going to be challenging to move them away or stop them from that and convince them to go about your duties, go to proper schools, get a good job. Do you consider that a challenge, and what are you doing about that?
For me, illegal mining is not even the major challenge for me.
Oh, okay.
No.
What is security?
Security is number one. How do we secure the state?
So isn't mining part of the reason why?
Mining is not much of a headache, believe me.
Oh. So what is that?
The headache is the kidnapping, cattle rustling, the banditry activities in almost all the local government in the state.
Okay. Did you hear that? In almost all the local government of the state, 14 local governments are under the control of Boko Haram. 14 local governments are under the control of bandits. 14! You know, Musa and his likes did not declare a state of emergency in Zamfara. They are hell-bent looking for Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa. So I'm sure you people have heard, this governor, my room is full, a lot of analysis tonight. Orusa Emeka, okay, let me get this Orusa in. And there's someone else that is here in the room, but your device is not connected. Freedom is our goal. Freedom is our goal. Do something to your device. I don't know what happened there. Carlos Chat, he said, I should not bring you in. You are in a bad place. I need to be sure before I bring you in. Helen Peters, why couldn't you join? Okay, let us first of all give Helen Peters the chance to talk. But I wonder why she couldn't join from the link. Beloved, you couldn't join from the link. Let us give you the microphone. All right, let's give you the microphone. You first of all make your submission first.
Okay, then. Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you. God bless you, my brother. God bless every one of you that is fighting for this freedom in your front line. It is not easy, but we will get it right. You know what is going on? These people, Gumi told us that they are fighting an ethnic war. Have you forgotten?
Yeah, did you forget?
That is it. Sorry, do you want to say something?
No, go ahead. I'm looking for my earpiece. I didn't forget. Just go ahead.
All right. That is exactly what is going on. And this man, this very governor, he is aware of that. You know, but he might not be in support of what is going on. And they have abandoned him, trying to make sure the ethnic war will continue, the Islamization system will continue. You understand? That is exactly what is going on. You can imagine Musa fighting us in Biafra land, protecting our own land. But he has left these people because they have already conquered those areas. What is left for them now is Biafra. They want to take over our land by force, by fire, for the ethnic cleansing that the Fulanis have brought to our land.
Thank you.
You understand?
Yes.
So we must not sleep. We must continue to fight to protect us. We must support our dragon. We must support him. You understand? This is the time we will never sleep, because it is obvious now that Nigeria has been conquered. The only place that they want to bring down along with them is Biafra land.
Yes.
And any power, any man, any woman that will stand against this freedom will die on their way. So shall it be.
You see?
Thank you very much. Let me use my
Thank you.
mic.
Thank you very much. You are 100% correct. 100%. They know that they have been conquered. They know that they have lost everything, you know, to these marauders, and they know that Biafra land is the safest place. There's no IDP camp in Biafra land. Not even one. Not one. The Fulani headers that were crashing everywhere, they wanted to call it Fulani headers crash with their farmers. We stopped it. We chased them out. We stopped it. You know, and they left the place where there is problem every time. Samekpa, we must arrest him. We must arrest him. The whole of the local government in Zamfara are under the hand of terrorists. Under. The governor is begging. This governor, the first question they asked him is that, or the first point they made was that he entered with 6-point agenda. when he entered the governorship race. Now, out of the 6 points, he has abandoned all the 5. He's now facing only one, which is bandits and terrorism. Only one. He's no longer able to build schools. He's not able to fix road. He's not able to fix economy. He's not able to do anything. He is fighting bandits and terrorists. He has raised up his own security outfit, and they are overwhelming him because he's claiming that he's doing well. They are doing well. They are doing well. If he's really doing well, will he come there and be complaining? He won't be complaining. The terrorism have taken over the whole of Zamfara. Remember that there's a video I played the other day, because there's so many videos. The police commissioner in Zamfara was telling you that they arrested a local government chairman, they arrested a council head, they arrested a House of Assembly member in Zamfara as being part of the terrorists, of the bandits. Now, when you ask them, where is the local government chairman they arrested? Where is that head of local House of Assembly they arrested? They are no longer in the jail. They will leave them. Because, remember, he said that when they send military to come, sometimes when the military come, they take orders on what to do and what not to do. So that means the military come, instead of scaring or fighting the Boko Haram, they come to assist them. They come there to assist them to do their job. They come to help Boko Haram and bandits. That's what the military come to Zamfara to do. Yes, these people are saying, Sameka, Biafra, Biafra. And all the Afonjas are all there wailing with them. Eh? All right, let's give the microphone from top now. What is sister? You are welcome. Please grab the mic.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Raskaman. Good evening, Raskaman. Thank you. Thank you, my darling brother. Thank you very much. Ugo must not hear you that I call you darling brother. He's a jealous man.
I go handle Ugo, no problem. Leave me and him.
See, listen. The guy said they entered negotiation without him.
Without him?
Without him. Who are the people that are entering negotiation without him in his own state that is a governor?
But he said he knows them. He said he knows them.
And
he said when he got to a point.
Yes, he said he knows them.
He knows them.
So up to this minute, him too is scared to mention. Him, Fulani man. Fulani man. Is this or not Fulani? Isn't it a Fulani man?
It's Fulani now.
He's so scared to mention the name of the people. And he said, when they catch them, he said there are rules and regulations around them. You must not do them no harm. He cannot say it out. You must not lock them up. Hand over to the police. The police will do the needful to release them into the army. That is exactly what. And did you hear him? He said can you imagine that? He said for 3 years, is it not 3 years, that no single common examination in their own
3 years. Yes.
Did you see what the Efulefu wants to take us to do? The things that will be.
What is sister? Let me now tell you another thing. This is not an old video. This particular thing happened day before yesterday. This interview is day before yesterday interview. Just one day now, day before. It's not. This is current, fresh, oven fresh. Very oven fresh.
And they said, why can't you? He said, I even went to the president. Whose president did he go to? Is it this Steve Tinubu that he went to? And he thinks Tinubu, when Shetima is sitting beside him, and you say you're going to meet Steve Tinubu to do what? To do what? To do what? What would Steve Tinubu do regarding those things? That you want to rehabilitate them or you want to give them scholarship to do what? I don't understand these people, Mazi. You see, and it's regretting. Who asked him to go and be a governor? Now he might be saying, I would have not gone for this post because he cannot handle him.
No, don't say it. It's not regretting. Do you know how much? I'm telling you, this governor that is crying now, if they tell you how much they are bribing, in Zamfara there is so much gold. He open his gutter there now and say that they have banned mining, but mining is still going on. What are they mining? They are mining gold.
Gold.
They tell you how many bars of gold they are bringing to this governor. Okay, all those people that are mining those things now, Shebi, he has employed over 2,000 people that are doing security. Why are they not going to stop the mining? They are the ones assisting them in the mining, and he is benefiting from the same criminality. That is why he will never complain about it. He's just here on television talking nonsense. They are all the same people.
Mazi, and you know what? They give them money for insecurity too. There is certain amount of money that the state, that the federal government give to them regarding this insecurity that is going on.
It is called security votes. All the governors, they get it.
Yes, they give that one to him too. And tell me, those gold that they are mining, who is doing it? Who is underground? Britain is underground of those golds there. They pack all the gold to this Britain. That is why Britain will never allow peace to reign in that zoo country, because that is the only way they can get those gold. That is the only way they can get the oil. We can talk from now till tomorrow. The only savior is our Oyendu and Simon Ekpa. That is our only savior. That is why we don't have IDP camp in our area, because of these two wonderful men that we have, and because Mumu is so jealous of Ekpa. He's calling Simon Ekpa. He's in love with Simon Ekpa. But unfortunately, Simon Ekpa is not a Fulani. Simon Ekpa is not a Muslim. He's a Christian man. He's a child of God. He's from Biafra. We don't do rubbish. So go and look for another name to fall in love with. You can go and meet this Zamfara man that is going to the head. And from now on, this is the tape we will play for those our idiots politicians in our side that will come and tell us, oh, they are doing exam. Then we will tell them, the exam they are doing there were the ones that are not doing in Zamfara. Are they not the same exam? Are they not the same children? Those children, so are they better off than our children that are not doing the exam now? It's better for them to sit at home for their life to be saved than them going out. If Zamfara for 3 good years, they have not gone to school. They have not done any exam. And nobody is shouting, nobody is talking. Fulani S-men have buckled them into the wall. And they sat down there, crying about the exam. My brother, I did here with you.
Thank you, Warri Sister. Yes, it is so much this night, honestly. Uchenna Mbaji one name, grab the microphone this night.
Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Yeah, my brother, Pastor Bam. How is Nnamdi?
Nnamdi is doing great.
Okay. Pastor Man, greetings.
Greetings, my brother.
Brother Pastor Bam, you know, when this man was talking, I just look and I laugh. Why did I laugh? You see, they went and put pressure in all these our senators, so-called senators, for them to come and cry and help us, Biafra, spread the message of Biafra in their red chamber. They come out there and cry. And now look at this man. He's even telling the whole world that they are banditry. They are terrorists because they are not bandits. They are terrorists. That they are working with them in their government, because that is exactly what the man just come to tell we the Biafra and the whole world, that they are working with the terrorists. So, and in Biafra land, the safest place in that zoo, they want to take over. They were crying about Ononse Ruaka, the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government. They never see anything, because the Ononse Ruaka we deal with them is speaking the language that they will never understand, and they can understand it. You know what is happening there is that they cannot see us, but we can see them, and that is the cry, and that is how it's going to be. Because yes, And the zoo, this is how zoo, they will be crying until the day Biafra will live there. All the zoo terrorists in uniform, anyone that is in Biafra land, my brother, Biafra
I'm telling you.
Ordinary na ala Biafra ga-erisi ha. Nke ọbụla pụrụ kịta maka ndị na-asị why those people ka jiri nọrọ ebe ahụ. Nke ndị ọbụla ka nọ ebe ahụ aka ga-akpara ha. Mana ọnwa mgbe. Yes. So our senators, those call themselves, because they are our brothers, when they get up in that red chamber, because there is pressure on them, and I keep calling them, letting them know that they should stand strong if they know who they have as our prime minister and the people surround our prime minister. This is the time. Whatever they have taken from the zoo is their own. It's only peanut that the zoo give to them. If they know what they will do for them to live is to stand strong and say that this is the time that we need this Biafra, so that they will be forgiven. If not, that is the people that will kill them. I yield my mic, my brother, Pastor Bomba.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Your point is very, very valid. Now, Ras, Anya, and I. Rastaman, grab the mic tonight.
Greetings, Biafrans. Greetings, greetings, greetings. They have a problem. Say Biafra is not yielding for the IDP camp. They have a problem that they will never, ever dip inside the Atlantic their Quran. That is the problem. And this governor, I was checking now if they could display his tribe. I was checking online now, but I didn't see, they didn't display it. Normally Zamfara is an outside place. But of course, we know that every ruler there is a Fulani. So it is a thing that even I don't even know, maybe because of the pressure from the media that even comes up. Because when they see that it's not in Zamfara that the Boko Haram were recruiting people in the open and things like this. So with all these things now, we don't come out because they do a make video, they show us. So these people called him out. If not, he wouldn't even want to come there. He would like to stay back because he no one come talk against their agenda, and he will just have to speak as if he no. But in any move when they make, then they spill the beans in any way, in anything, child. Because now when we can see say for 3 years, no, because Boko Haram means no to Western education, yeah? So why do you want the WAEC to be or whatever? So it's none of their business. That is not the Islamic State that they were promising them that they want to establish. So they know what thing they do. It's just a Fulani first agenda in the name of Islam. So now when they ask what thing they say are the same people, are the same religion, 99% the same thing. But what is not mentioning is Fulani. Because Uthman Danfodio is Fulani, he put the Fulani over the Islam. Using Islamic agenda, but Fulani first in it. And that is it, you know. And what he wanted them, he wanted them to say, our Ononseruaka, who don't understand what he be Ononseruaka. The Ononseruaka, the person will be say Idenia, but you know if you reach him.
Yes.
Now, for those who don't understand what our brother called our prime minister a while ago. So, and it's well planned and set up by the Most High Jah from the beginning of creation for this time. That's why I tell them, say, open the gate, Father, the gate of Biafra, open, gate of Biafra, open. Open the gate, Father, wages for our labor, open. The gate of Biafra, open. The gate of Biafra, open. What do I say? The gate of Biafra, open. The fruit of our labor, Biafra, the gates of our rebel. Oh God, It's not flowing. It's not flowing. But what happen be say the thing where would they go? We know they turn back. Oh. Because now Musa, where they shout, where they go up and down, they complain. You said it quite accurate. Say not complain, they complain. Yes. And no be for you, no be for Simon. And they know say Simon carry evidence of everything where they happen. They inside the government house of Finland. So they say, look at how they want to annihilate us. The same people where you come to help during the 60s when they want to annihilate us, first of all. We see all these things. Even before he came out, even before they hear his name for the first time, he carried these documents and evidence, go carry and give them in their government house. They see these people where we support. You know, see for South Africa, it didn't Finland help to liberate people when from the colonial masters. Finland played a role, and today he just showed us a picture of a woman who was collecting money for Biafra in the 60s. So now the same people, so all these things when they go, we say where our brother don't go finish, and Finland know what they happen. She said them be terrorists. As Bam you rightfully tell them say when he say if this is happening this way, the other way, they say no fear happen because they know say you be terrorist state. The airway they breathe, your oxygen na corruption, na terrorism. Your oxygen where they breathe, and now the oxygen, which is terrorism, where we want to come up from your nose. Now they make them they panic like this. So the gate. Wait, me, I want flow. It must flow. It must flow. Make una just money. Open the gate, Father, the wages for our labor. Open the gate of Biafra. Open. Open the gate, Father, the wages for our labor. Open the gate of Biafra. Open. Fruit of our labor for Biafra, the door open, the gate of Biafra open, the fruit of our labor for Biafra, the door open, the gate of Biafra open. Helsinki 2024 in Lati, please open the door. Not be waiting the wish with the zoo, they wish for, but now we can't afford to be poor. You know how they kill us before and they are still killing us the more. And you increase us like sand among the seashore. What Nnamdi Kanu was born for, Simon Ekpa knows it for sure. I say, open the door, Father, the wages for our labor. Open the gate of Biafra. Open. The door, Father, the wages for our labor, open. The gate of Biafra, open. Gate of Biafra for Biafra, open. The door, open. The gate of Biafra, open. Father, open the gate. Jaja, open the gate. Onisa, open the gate. Biafra gate, oh yes. Tamara, open the gate. Obasimbon, open the gate. Ogene, open the gate. Biafra gate. Osano Bua, open the gate. Okike, open the gate. Ayiba, open the gate. Biafra gate. Chukwoki Kabiama, Mise, open the gate. Opinigwe, open the gate. Ogene, open the gate. Biafra gate. Tell them, say, there's no way Biafra won't come still. Even these indigenous people, even these outside people will live for Zamfara. Now, as our prime minister tell them, say, now Biafra restoration, now go stabilize the whole Sahel, the whole West Africa, and he go save Europe from using Niger area as launch pad for terrorism attack. So we they miles ahead of them, they not go fit do anything, and then they shock now because the zoo is in commotion, the zoo is in confusion. I see them delusional, confusing those within the rule. Because you know, all this thing what they do, as I say, not be for you and for me. Now for the fools who still they believe in them. And as a dying horse, then they kick, they don't know what they want to do. That is the situation. Thank you, my brother.
So, Rastaman, I appreciate you. All right, we're going to grant the mic right now to our own Awim Boom, our own Max. Please grant the mic.
Thank you, my great people, Namoches and my Nemoches. Those in the comment section, I say Pastor Van, ya dregenama. Ụmụnne m niile ndị nọ na studio ebe a, asị m Chineke onye bi n'eluigwe gọzie unu n'otu n'otu. Ọ bụrụ na Igbo m anaghị abata nke ọma, unu gwakwa m bụkasị na ana m agbalị obere ndewonu ndị nne m na ndị nna m. Yes, Anya Biakwala, I have come again.
I salute you, Bakpala. I salute you, my brother.
They were Nemoche. May God bless all of you. The work you are doing to make sure that my mother's ancestral land is not taken by the aliens from the Sahel will never go in vain. It will never go in vain, my people. Continue with this fight. You see, if we are doing something and they are not talking, it means that it's not affecting them.
We are doing nothing.
Immediately they are feeling the effect of your job, supporting the prime minister all over. You see, they will feel the impact as we are seeing today, and they are not comfortable with what is happening to them. They are running from one electronic media and another. They are running from one social media to another, but they cannot figure out what is happening to them. That is why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu told them earlier on, and they refuse to understand that Biafra is a spirit. They've been warned severally. Leave these people to go because they are going to be like a very tough bone for you to swallow. They say, Kaneki, we have to swallow. They begin to swallow. Now it has choked. Gary don't pass water. Water don't pass Gary. Everything don't make nyama. Now they are looking for how to go and arrest Simon Ekpa. Ebe, foul. Foul. They have failed. They have failed. These people that are ganging up against Simon Ekpa. What is happening in Zamfara State? What is happening in a casino? On the 6th of this month, over 7 police people were killed in the same Zamfara. Nothing happened to the village. They didn't go there to go and ransack the whole village and chase the people away or arrest indiscriminately. They didn't do that. In Kaduna, a lieutenant was killed, died. They sent them to judgment. The village, as we speak, is still intact. But the only place they want to show their force, show of force, is in Biafra land. Don't worry. You continue to show your show of force. Whereas those that are blessed will continue to do the needful wherever you are. They will continue to visit you one after the other. As long as you have said, a child that said that the mother will not sleep, him too, that child too will never sleep. We are prepared for this course. We are ultimately prepared for this course. And we will make sure that we put in place, restore what those before us did not, because of the gang up against them as at that time, including my own country here, Ghana. This is where they signed that agreement. After signing that agreement, did everything, they scuttled it,
simply because the imperialist, the former colonial master is the same former colonial master in the zoo, and that of Kenya. They fought in line with their colonial imperialists, and we lost that war. Anybody that told you to believe on what the demon, the overall demon, Gowon, said, no victor, no vanquish, tell him to go to hell. They vanquished us. They condemned us. If not for the mercy of God, you and I will not be here today. Major Hassan Kassina pronounced that no male child in Biafra land must be left to survive. He said that when you go to Nigerian Army Infantry Corps in Jaji, you will see most of the things that happened there in Kaduna. You will see them there. These are people that really wanted us to die. But somehow, God kept us alive, knowing fully well that people like Nnamdi Kanu, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, people like the cabinet members of the Biafran government in exile, people like Pastor Van, my brother, the singer that has been singing, all of you that are here today will be around to continue to fight what those before us started. Be proud of it. I am not a full-blooded Biafran, but I bring you love and the hope from my own fatherland, the land of Ghana, Upper East Region, Ghana, the love from my family to you all, and the support that I can give to make sure that my mother's ancestral land is not taken away from us. We must do the needful. Do not listen to whatever Musa is saying. Musa is confused. I told you that the zoo is a confused entity. Their president is falling every now and then. How I wish they will fall and they, tear some vital part of their body, because they have refused the children of God to go, the exit to leave that country. And they will drown in it. That is what is going to happen to them. Let's continue with this fight. And I sincerely believe, that Chukwu Okike Abiama, who has never abandoned us, will not abandon us at this time. He will visit us at the right time, and he will grant us freedom. May Chukwu Okike Abiama bless all of you as you continue with this restoration of my mother's ancestral home. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you so much, Mazi Max. Thank you very much for your submission. Very, very powerful indeed. And I think we've gone around. I don't know, Carlos Chats, are you there? Should I bring you in? Carlos Chats, are you there?
Yes, Bam, I'm here.
All right. You want to make a comment now?
You want? Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes. Yes, I want to sing. I want to sing a song first.
Okay.
Ndizu na waranyanya, ndizu na waranyanya, hamagi na iwere samolekpa, onye karere ha ike. Musa na waranyanya, ndizu na waranyimba, hamagi na iwere Biafra, onye karere ha ike. Ndizu na bagara, ndizu na marayaka, amagi na inwere Nnamdi Kanu, onye karịrị ha ike. Yes. Now, then left where there is problem, and they are coming to our land to come and disturb our peace. Then left where they're supposed to wage a war and fight a war, and they leave the place. and they come to disturb the people that are in peace without any quarrel, no throwing of bomb, no shooting of knockout, and they're in Biafra land disturbing us. And they left where they're supposed to fight. I think that Monday they sit at home. They were shouting. They were supposed to write WAEC. They're supposed to write WAEC. I mean, 3 whole years, 3 years, no any examination from that place.
And you know what funny thing? Do you know one funny thing? The 3 years have come and gone. We are only hearing it for the first time that for 3 years, some people did not write exam. But in Biafra land, sit at home, one sit at home that fell into exam day, including DOS underground, and at that time, Mazinam Kanu siblings, and some of all these Fulefu, one Nigerian, they were making noise everywhere. How would they go to school? They would not go to school. They want to write exam. But 3 years, we did not even know that the whole state did not write not only one exam, but different exams. WAEC, NECO, and all
imagine.
Years.
No schools. Imagine. Yet they are here disturbing us. Even he said that he went ahead and said that they can stop banditry in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, yet federal government turn a blind eye because they feel that they have seen the people that they can kill and do anyhow and buy anyhow. It's not your business as usual. For them, instead of them to go, okay, now he said that they are one religion, one people, one language, and one everything. And they said they loved themselves. I think they claim that they love themselves. And they are one religion, not Christian. One religion, yet they are still killing and murdering themselves and still fighting themselves and kidnapping themselves. But look at our own land. Have you had such a thing? That this one is killing the brother or the whole everywhere is have you had that kind of thing in our land? No, yet they left that place. It's our place. They want to come and turn to war zone. Let them come. They are waiting for them. I think they feel they have the muscle. They have the power to do anything. Yes, we are going to crush them. We are going to do this. Let them come and they will meet their loot. Look at them. And now, when they ask the man question, say, why didn't you stop the mining, the gold mining there? He said, no. The mining is not a problem. The man hand is in it. He's the one sending those people to go and mine. In fact, he's happy that this problem because nobody will give account or say come and give account of the resources or how do you manage the state because there is problem in the land. So they are not going to hold him much. That is why when they bring that issue, how are you going to stop the mine? Is it not going to affect them or why don't you stop them and bring them back to go to school? Say no, don't touch that area. Leave that side. That side don't follow. It's the banditry, is the security, is the problem because they are the one causing the insecurity themselves. Leave those things. It's just pretending. They will come to when they come to social media. You know, they are good in crying. When they come out in social media, they'll come and cry and lament and become gentle on the social media. Let the world see them. They are the sheep. There's Biafra people are the people causing the problem. Meanwhile, they are the real problem of the country, of the nation. They are the problem. I think since after the war, since 1967 to 1970, they have 100% chance to amend their ways and treat the other people equal. But they did not do it. They did not do it. They feel that these other people, they are nothing. They cannot rise again. They cannot do anything. Maybe they have gained everything, or they have monopoly of to deal with Carlos, people. Now, Carlos, the one in their domain, in their domain.
Thank you.
Okay, the one in their domain, they cannot fight against it. Is somebody that is in Finland. They want to go and bring back. If they like, let them cry from now to 20 years to come. They will keep on crying. Chukwu is with us. Ekwesu na baranyima onyiro na waranyaya amagi na nwere Yeshua onye karịrị ya ike. Samuel Ekpa kahike, Biafra kahike, Nnamdi Kanu kahike. Our media is #1 in the world. CNN cannot beat them. Airborne. Right on. We are
Thank you very much.
strongly behind you people. Airborne.
you.
Right on, my brother.
Just 1 second. The thing is, when he talks,
go ahead. Just give us your closing remark at the same time so that we'll round it up.
Okay. Okay. When he talks, say whether where they're supposed to stop the problem, you know, that is from your perspective or what they portray for the people outside there. But from their inside, those people are their Islamic, apart from saying jihadis or mujahideen, is they call it their own freedom fighters, the Northern freedom fighters. This is what they call them to make them look better. So that is their own view. So, but when I see Musa and see our Ifulefus and upon Jazz in the red chamber, me I just say confusion in the zoo. I see commotion in the zoo. These illusion leaders fooling those they rule. Yeah, see confusion in the zoo. It is commotion in the zoo. These illusion leaders fooling those they rule. Yeah. PM is their end, Obatobiye is their end, or Hamadike did end them. Simon is now finishing them. Oh yes, PM is their end, Obatobiye is their end, or Hamadike finished them. Simon is now finishing them. I see the dying kicking horse, the dying horse kicking. See dying kicking horse. That is all I see. Yeah, I see confusion in this zoo. See commotion in this zoo. Disillusion leaders fooling those they rule. Bam bam bam. We're gonna tear them. Bam bam bam. We'll fire them. Bam bam bam. Thank you all for doing what you do every time. Respect each and every one. Bless our PM.
Thank you, Rastaman. Thank you. That was fantastic. Great one indeed. And then let's go from Wimbim. Just please give us just one minute closing remark so that we will call it a night. Tomorrow, if there's need for us to continue on that, we will also. Please, I want us to touch on one or two things on that man because he said a lot of things there, even though we have not played all that. Please, in your closing remark, and then let's do that. Max, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Pastor Van.
Right.
Actually, I would just like to pray that God will protect my leader, Mazen Namdekana. That is the most important thing for me. And I know that Chukwu Kikabiyama is with him, physically and spiritually. I will also pray that my Prime Minister will be protected by God Almighty himself, physically and spiritually. All the Biafran restaurants, I say, may Chukwu Kikabiyama continue to protect you wherever you are and everything that you put your hand into. Legit things that you are putting your hand into to make sure that it accrues some certain things to support the Biafra. I say, may God bless all of you. Thank you so much. I love you all, and we will continue to fight until the bones are rotten. Thank you for having me, and God bless you.
Thank you so much. Bless
Thank you, Max. Max is always giving the maximum. Max, the maximum.
Thank you. And God bless you more.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you, sir. God bless all of you.
We don't have half-blooded. You are full-blooded Biafran. You are also Ghanaian, but you are full-blooded Biafran. I beg, no remove anything. I beg, Charlie.
Max is already a part of us. Don't you know that Yoruba people, Afonja people are already, preparing themselves how they will come and seek asylum. But we have told them the first person who will give asylum is that pastor. That pastor openly said it. Pastor, what is that his name again? Elijah Bamidele. We are going to give him asylum in Biafra land.
The pastor is not Afonja. Afonja is a place from Oduduwa. We have to differentiate Afonjas and the Oduduwa people. The man is Oduduwa, it's not Afonja.
Yes, thank you very much.
It's not like our place. Now we have our flavor and we have Arabia France,
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Matthew Chenna, please, in 1 minute, give us your closing remark.
My closing remark is to make to let our people strong. Biafra is here, and very soon the Biafra people are on. Ụgbọelu ha n'ikuku, ụgbọelu ha ga na-akwụ n'ikuku nke ikpeazụ. Ọ fere ha na-abịa ọkwụrụ n'ikuku, ọmafọ ya dị so tank ọ ga-adị. Then anọlele ebe ahụ were any ad n'ọfọ otu ahụ ka ọ ga-esi were dị maka onye ndị okenye ya mara gị mma Pastor Zamfara. My worry sister, good night everyone.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, worry sister, give me your closing remark.
My brother, is there anybody that will see what is going on in Biafra right now or in the zoo right now, and they will say our PM is not doing well? Is there anybody, even European country, Africa country, is there anybody that can say, you know, when he started, he told us, he said, as the time goes by, you people will see what is going on. When he told us that Biafra is here, I know the day Biafra will come. Many people did not believe him. Is there anybody right now with the right frame of mind, sense, we're going to say our Agbara, let them do something? Hey, Obatobie, make I just give you this song, Obatobie. Oneme iye na jide kwomume.
Yes, sir.
Oneme iye na jide kwomume. Oneme iye na jide kwomume. Iye na jide kwomume. Iye na jide kwomume. I love this song. When I sing it, sometimes I cry, and I don't know why.
Wow. But hope you know the meaning of the song. Hope you know the meaning.
PMB told me 2 years ago. PM told me, but I can't remember because I asked him and he told me, but I cannot remember the meaning.
We have to remind you. Rastaman, please, can you give her the interpretation of that song?
I love this song too much.
Rastaman, you are muted, please. Unmute yourself, Rastaman, and give her the interpretation of that song.
Okay. He said that he does what is impossible to do. The same thing that is very impossible to do. This is what God does. But he said he just said he does, but we know that he is God. You know, that is actually what the song is. Very simple and short, but
very sweet. Very feeling, very emotional, very feeling. No wonder our PM love it. He loved that song. He loved that song, and I love the song. Thank you, thank you, my brother. Please look after our big boss. He's the boss in the house. I think you know.
Yeah.
He's the boss. So look after him, please. Thank you, Rascal man. I throw a salute from here.
Salute my worry. Make me worry the zoo. Worry them until you say they disappear.
We don't worry them finish. They're not go see road.
Yes. Then they feel out.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Rastaman. Thank you, worry sister. Thank you, Rastaman. I appreciate you all. Tonight it's been a long night, a wonderful one indeed. And go and tell them, please share this video to them. At least we played it to a certain extent. I have not listened to the full interview. I will listen to the other part I have not played. And let me know whether there are some other expositions there we need to bring back. Of course, if there is, we will come back and do the completing of that. But let me tell you, there is anybody that have ever been fighting our PM to stop him. Okay, to stop him from continuing on the sit at home, let them watch this video. Let them watch it and see that even in Zamfara, they did not write exam now for 3 good years. And that 3 years running is not only that they have started writing exam. He's telling you that there is no hope in sight for them to even start writing exam in Zamfara as we speak. Pastor Mama, please, can you go and check the latest post of Aloy Edmako on his Twitter handle? It looks somehow to me. Okay, I will look at it. Maybe it's not something I should bring to the fold. I will look at it and then I will see into it. Thank you very much Chukwuma. Thank you so much. So, fellow Biafrans, thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you for standing gidigbam with our Prime Minister. And let me replay the Prime Minister's gidigbam commitment again. For tonight, let me repeat that gidigbam commitment for our Prime Minister Nabania. Let's go there. And then we'll close with that.
I am standing gidigbam. Gidigbam. As it stands today, Biafra government in exile and in homeland, the de facto government, of which I am the Prime Minister, is the only legitimate government that speaks for the Biafra people. Without this government in exile, anything you do politically, anything you do practically, both in the south, in the southeast, will meet a brick wall. And I'm telling you today that the brick wall is not ordinary brick wall. The brick wall will come with woto. The more you go ahead in building in this false foundation, the more you provoke people of Biafra. The more you provoke us to do things that will shock the world. You see, today, we are well armed. And this is not the time when you come to our land and do anyhow and go free.
One man, everything good.
We have repeatedly complained about the issue of Simon Ekpa. He is in Finland. The Finnish government are giving him all the support and he's doing what he's doing. Comments he's making. People are being killed and nothing is being done. And this is democracy. If the European Union is the one supporting democracy and this is happening and they're not taking action, then they don't mean well for Nigeria. We have said that in clear terms. We need to diplomatically find means of getting him out of whatever it is that he's doing. He must be arrested, he must be prosecuted. Look at it from the other way. Assuming he is in Nigeria and he's doing that to the Finnish government, you think the European Union will allow that happen? They definitely will not. So why are they allowing him to do what he's doing? And like people like him that are doing such things.
Thank you. Thank you.
You don't say to mama, you don't redo. Says the tracking angel. You don't boast to mama, you don't cut. Now chain you the cut. Okay, now make I use my microscope, scan a reality, scan nigga area Biafra phobia mentality. See, set my name the can free. One war. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Started in 1804 by Uthman Danfodio. Rinom go be to Sokoto. Sa Amadou Bello. They massacred the Hausa, Marili and Pura. What about the Shua? Zamfara and Adamawa. Referendum is the voice of everyone. Real freedom. Yahweh must be done on the land. Simon, they don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. Musa Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. They tried by the canories. This reckless Fulani. They conquer the Lorraine. They killing in Benue every day. Niger State and Plateau State every day. The whole of Middle Belt State every day. Every day. Every day. Our move, don't do. Say we move, but now we move. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is the scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. Musa Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. We know that they are the terrorists. Like the man called Shegumi terrorist. Gabe Sheva Dixie Nabioni terrorist. It's a Ali Ibrahim Batami, terrorists. Boko Haram in the army, terrorists. They stop the people from farming, terrorists. Abu Bakr Malami, terrorists. Mainstream media swami, terrorists. Now we have more sellers than buyers. Information minister liar, Mr. like Mohammed and liar. The truth is Biafra hands fire. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. Musa Jaja bless. Chukwoki Kabiama bless. Conscientiousness bless. Biafra. They can come into Biafra land, run them out of the land, one day, and run them out now, yo. Divided nations, decent, playing their bloody games against Biafra with the AU, all the same. What a shame, such a pain. Nnamdi Kanu says Biafra, he comes away, Biafra. Black people worldwide say Biafra, Marcus Garvey way.